Hello and welcome. My name is Denke and I have a very interesting case study for you. It's about the inner guidance that we have. Life transitions often leave us unsure of our role or the next step. Identifying your personal inner voices and inner roles helps navigate challenges with confidence. Let me introduce you to this case study.
A seasoned executive, let's call him David, sat across from me, the tropical sunlight casting long shadows across the teakwood table. He was on the verge of realizing a long-held dream, retiring to a villa in Kofangan. Yet instead of excitement, his face was etched with a quiet anxiety. He described a pervasive sense of disorientation, a feeling that he was losing himself rather than evolving into the person he'd hoped to become in this new chapter. The man who had navigated complex international mergers with unshakable confidence was now adrift, his internal compass spinning. This is a critical, yet often overlooked, risk in high-stakes life transitions. The erosion of personal identity, the conventional playbook for moving abroad focused on financial logistics and visa applications is dangerously incomplete. It fails to account for the most valuable asset you possess, your human capital. For individuals like David, who have spent decades building an identity deeply intertwined with their professional roles, the move abroad isn't just a change of scenery. It's a fundamental restructuring of their sense of self. Without a disciplined framework to manage this human capital due diligence, the risk of a failed transition is extraordinarily high, leading not to a dream realized, but to a costly and emotionally devastating retreat. The return on investment becomes negative, measured in fractured relationships and a profound sense of purposelessness. To address this, we deployed a method that connects a client's personal narrative to timeless life patterns and archetypes. This approach reframes the emotional chaos of transition into a hard-nosed, strategic language of risk and transformation. For David, we used these archetypes, the explorer, the sage, the mentor, as mirrors. They allowed him to see his current state not as a personal failing or a sign of being lost, but as a predictable, even necessary stage in a larger human journey. The disorientation he felt was not an endpoint, but the beginning of a meaningful transformation. This reframing from crisis to a structured archetypal journey provided immediate strategic clarity. By identifying with the explorer archetype, David recognized his task was not to replicate his old life, but to map this new internal and external territory. He wasn't losing himself. He was shedding a former professional skin to embody a new, more integrated role. This insight gave him a powerful sense of orientation and courage. It transformed his fear into a clear mission, to consciously author the next chapter of his hero's journey. This is the uncompromising work required to ensure your move abroad is not an escape, but a strategic and resilient advancement of your life's portfolio.
See how understanding your role can guide your next chapter abroad. If you like, just book a consultation and I will help you.